Thank you for my stream.
In the halls where the whispers gather, conservative minds debate the future. From tax cuts to border walls, strategies clash like a political rally. Frustration in the chambers.
Well, that border
So
was shit.
easy new challenges. Dissenting voices rise up, seeking unity, but finding divides. We stand strong, we stand tall. In this party, our spirit will not fall. Though the path is rocky and long, we march forward with hearts full of song.
You know,
All right. And here we are on Rebel Republic. We are the best political show in all of Massachusetts, in all of Connecticut, in all of Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, Delaware, New York, New Jersey. It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
You're either with us or you're against us.
Aren't you some kind of famous UConn alumni now or something?
I am. This is
They gave you some kind of trophy or plaque. What'd they give you?
Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe, and the Spotlight Award winner from the National Sea Club.
Wow.
Yes.
What's that do? What's that do for
What
you?
does that do? That in
Your hand jobs at the slope.
$1.25 will get me a cup of coffee. That's what it'll do.
Awesome.
That's what it does. Thank you for
Awesome.
bringing that up. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate your sense of humor.
Did you
Thank
get a free dinner when you went there? Was it a buffet or something like that?
I
What'd
did,
they give you?
I did not get a free dinner.
They
no.
didn't give you. They gave you an award. They said you were the best ever, and they didn't feed you.
Kevin Freeman shook my hand.
Wow.
So that's what I got. I got a handshake and
Yeah.
a hug.
Yeah, handshake
It's
and a
like-
hug.
Continue to use the word UConn.
Yes, you use the word you can.
You can.
And we can continue to have Joe D on. Joe D's still allowed on, so that's good. But we have the voice of reason,
Yes.
Frank Cristiano,
I am
who's
here.
got a lot of reason to talk about today,
Tons.
and Coach Schumann, because when life hits you, you're supposed to hit back. I don't know if that's what it says, but I hope it does. Are you eating chips? I'm not eating what I ordered, and you're eating chips.
What did you order?
I had a sandwich and I put it away because I'm what's called a professional.
He paid $30 for a
you went to
DoorDash
Sea Club
sandwich.
Award, and I'm over here doing, just doing
Dave,
the
he paid $30 for a DoorDash sandwich.
Well, when you win National Sea Club Awards, you can afford to pay $30.
Is that really? Send the bill to UConn? Good for you.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Wow.
So
Wow, you're big time now.
I am big time now.
Wow.
But as I did, Dave, I gave you credit. I talked about
You're the
you.
best.
I talked
Good.
about you. And I talked about Frank. I gave Frank credit.
Yeah.
And I was very kind and gracious. I would say a lot of grace.
Was I an honorary alumni there?
No,
No?
I said, I thanked you for being a host, despite not being
having a house to be able to broadcast out of.
No,
'Cause you're homeless?
I thanked all my. I still think you should let me live in the basement, but that's
No,
another argument.
No.
So the government apparently is going to reopen, which is very good news. Not good news for Democrats, apparently, because most of what they wanted, I don't think they got. And they went through this and kicked and screamed and acted like children. And in the end, what did they get? A big, fat pile of poo. Is that correct, Frank?
I mean, they got a
didn't
promise. They have a promise to
I got
negotiate
promises,
that.
too.
Once, after the CR's pass, they'll sit and negotiate and talk about what they want to do as far as working on those health benefits that are there for people to be able to lower their costs on healthcare. I think something will be reached on that as well. I think maybe, listen, the president may be onto something too, where a couple $1,000s will go into people's health accounts, and now they're going to bypass all those third party.
Oh, really?
Medical. You know what? They are the scum of the earth. the third-party people that work in the healthcare system.
Oh, I know they are.
Whether they're pharmaceutical third parties or whether they're health insurance third parties, they're scum. All they're doing is slapping on profits for their companies onto the backs of the American public. So maybe the healthcare whatever he's trying to do as far as drop money into individual accounts, that may work and all that. Maybe they can keep some of the subsidies that are going there. But bottom line, here's what's going to happen. And it's already happened. We can't say it's going to happen. It's happened. The Democratic Party has imploded.
Yeah, they jump sides.
They basically splintered off into almost three groups. I was going to say two. You have two. I think there's a third, Dave. I think so. The far left, we know they're crazy socialists.
Yes, the communists.
The really hardline, like they're close to Republican, but they're Democrat in their ways. They're capitalistic in their views.
They're more independent.
They're conservative in their values, but they're Democratic. They're there all the way to the right of that Democrat. Then in the middle, there's the ones that don't say anything. They just go along with the wave. No, they're riding a surfboard. And wherever the wave takes them. No, they can't. They can't because they're worried about losing their seat. They're worried about votes in their district. They're worried about being ousted by the far left loonies, because the far left loonies, they've gone, they're beyond far. They're beyond. Bernie Sanders is tame compared to the AOCs of the world. Yeah, he said the same thing for 15 years now, 20 years. People are immune to Bernie Sanders.
That's true.
But AOC, Ilhan Omar, what's the name in Michigan there? What the hell's her name?
Oh, she's great.
No, I apologize. I'm losing names right now because I'm trying to suppress my dog here from wanting to go out every 2 minutes.
Why does it wants to go out again?
Ariana Presley?
No, yeah.
She's Boston. She's Boston. She's great. She's bald. She's a bald woman.
What's her name? She's the screaming Palestinian. She's Lebanese, I think, the Palestinian.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah.
No. I know you're talking about. Yes.
She's with that group. And but bottom line, that's that new left wing of the party that's really going to take over the look of the Democratic Party in the future.
Absolutely.
And I'm telling you right now, after this defeat too, it's not a good look.
No,
it's not a good look.
It really looks like a waste of 41 days.
Yeah, 60-40. The Senate just passed a 60-40 right now. It's going to go to the House. The House had already passed the last one, so this one will pass. It'll go to the president's desk and it gets signed. And what did the Republicans give up? Basically nothing.
No.
And if this would have kept going on, the look that the Democrats would have had from the general public is like insane.
Well, yeah,
they look insane now. Why they didn't get anything out of it, right? So then why do it?
That's the point. That's what I'm saying.
Are they going to scare the Republicans? Are they threatening to scare Trump? I don't think so.
Trump laughed the whole time.
Yeah, no.
Chuck Schumer and his caucus demanded throughout the entirety of the shutdown that they would only vote to reopen the government if they received an ironclad deal on the expiring Obamacare subsidies. And he did not get that. So what does that say right there? Chuck Schumer, ironclad deal. I want an ironclad deal on the Affordable Care Act, or we're not reopening the government. And everyone turned against him. And now he's just an old man on an island.
No, he's gone.
Well, he's not gone.
He will be gone. He will be gone. And any future vote. Oh, he'll be gone. 26 will be gone.
Oh, we still got a year.
He'll be gone. Yeah, he'll be. But him and Jeffries.
He can't read
Jeffries. They are lame duck politicians. And so now there is no leader again in the Democratic Party. They look to Hakeem. Now they're looking to Chuck to inspire and bring some energy. Now all of a sudden they have no leader again. Who are they going to turn to? They're going to turn to AOC. That is going to be your Democratic. That is going to be your.
Please no.
That is going to be your Democratic Party leader from this point on. I'm telling you right now.
Dave, can they actually change the Senate Minority Leader in the middle of all this? Can they say, Chuck Schumer, you're no longer, in charge of us?
He would have to get impeached, right?
Right. That's why I'm asking. Like, it's not something that can be just taken away from them. Frank?
I don't think so. There would be some sort of.
I think without Googling right now, I think they can.
You think they can?
I don't know. Again, I think they can. I'm going to have to look that up, but I think they can remove or replace a majority minority leader. I mean, if there was some kind of infraction, they could take him out and all that. So
right.
Their infraction is he didn't get what we wanted. Let's get rid of him.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing right now that you can.
No, I mean, it's just crazy that this lasted 41 days, the longest shutdown in the history of our country. And what did it accomplish? Well, all it accomplished was it made the Democrats look like imbeciles. Am I right? I mean, they look like imbeciles.
Well, they look powerless. And see,
they are powerless.
They did this to look strong. Look united.
They're impotent.
They were regrouping from damage that Trump has just caused in the first 8 months of his presidency. Because action after action after action has either come about or has been approved to happen. They tried to get, it says right over here. So I'm just reading on AI over here. Party leadership removal. A leader can be ousted through a party internal leadership challenge. This is common in parliamentary systems, but that's England.
Okay.
But a member of Congress can be expelled by a 2/3 vote of the representative, but that's expelling him.
Yeah,
not impeachment. But I think you can. Yeah, the removal process is probably. Yeah.
Do you think Dave? Do you think the Democrats are like furious at Chuck Schumer now? I mean, do you think that people have enough disdain for him
to remove him? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Especially like you said, you think he has 1 year left.
In 26, it's the next vote for him, and he'll be done. And AOC is going to challenge him. I'll tell you right now, she's going to challenge him to be a senator.
Definitely, I agree.
So before we get to the other news, we wanted to bring up the BBC did a coverage documentary of President Trump during the January 6th, quote unquote, insurrection. And the speech that he delivered before the riot at the U.S. Capitol, which I would hardly call a riot because they were just taking pictures sitting behind Nancy Pelosi's desk, right?
Well, someone got shot, so obviously there were instances of it, but they were allowed in.
Yeah, they let him in.
The security of the White House was like, "Hey guys, come on in. There's so many of you, we can't stop you. Come on in.
Make yourself at home."
Yeah.
So critics say the documentary was misleading because it omitted Trump urging supporters to protest peacefully. And the BBC Director General, Tim Davie, and the BBC News current affairs chief, Deborah Turnus, both stepped down in recent days amid the growing controversy. This is big news because Trump's legal team, and Trump has a phenomenal legal team, sent a scathing notice of intent to bring a civil action lawsuit to the BBC demanding that false, defamatory, disparaging, and inflammatory statements made about Trump must be retracted immediately, or else he will file a $1 billion lawsuit.
$1 billion.
$1 billion, Dave.
$1 billion.
He's cutting the deficit every day.
Dave, can I file a lawsuit against you for $1 billion?
You can try. You won't get much.
Yeah.
What are you going to charge it for? Yawning on your show?
I'm going to come up with something, and I'm going to see if I survive summary judgment. No, what I really like to do, I want to file a lawsuit against my brother and his wife for the name of his son because I don't agree with it. Is there a way to do that? Can I file a civil lawsuit?
Why? What's the name of his? What's the name of his
Rocco. Son? I don't.
Fine.
No, it's not fine. It's not fine.
That's great.
The last name's Cully. We can't.
Rocco Cully.
Yeah. Does that sound normal, Dave?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you what it sounds like to me, or do you not want to know?
If you say a porn name, then no. But
if you told me your kid's name is Rocco Cully, I think he's out there breaking legs. You know what I mean? Here comes Rocco.
Okay, yeah. There we
Moose,
go.
Moose, Rocco, help the man find his checkbook, right?
Remember
Remember
Rocco
Caddyshack?
jokes.
Rocco.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, that would be my civil lawsuit. So I could sue for $1
coupled
million.
with Cully. Rocco coupled with
It
Cully.
doesn't make sense. Yes.
It's what sounds like a
it doesn't
bruiser, like a guy who's really going to be
Bruiser?
bruising. Yeah,
Tully, first of all, is an Irish name.
that's what I'm
Rocco
saying. It's an
is
Italian
Italian.
and Irish thing going on.
So you like it. You think it fits. You think it
I think
works.
it sounds tough. Like it sounds almost overly tough.
Tough.
He's a drunk leg breaker.
You think it
That's what I'm
sounds
saying.
tough.
Like he sounds like he's like really, really like he's not even
Oh,
trying
he's
to
a
get
badass.
like
He's gonna be a badass.
He's like, all
definitely
right,
gonna be a badass.
all right, folks, bring in Rocco Cully.
Rocco Cully.
Rocco, help the man find his checkbook.
I was against the name. I didn't really.
What'd you want him to be?
I got outvoted. Anything but Rocco.
Liam Cully would have been a good Liam Cully. I like that one. Yeah. That's
Well,
like a good Irish
well,
name.
we're not Irish. You know, maybe
Sounds Irish.
Muhammad would have been fine.
Liam Cully.
Muhammad would have been fine. But the bottom line is, it was named.
Oh, you wanted the name of Bamdani?
Mabjani Cully.
Guys, boy, the bottom line is he was named after my grandfather. I was my grandfather's favorite.
Oh, your grandfather's name was Rocco. Okay.
Yes, they
Sounds
named
great.
that. But I was his favorite, not Matt. Me, I was his favorite. So therefore,
Was your grandfather really tough?
yeah, he was a badass back in his day. Absolutely, he
No.
was a
If your name is Rocco Cully, you're gonna be tough. You're gonna be tough.
I took after him. I coached. I played sports. If I had a hypothetical kid, it should have been me. If I chose to name my kid Rocco, it should have been me. That's all I'm saying. Is that wrong?
Your kid would have been named Raquel.
The first
Raquel
comment we
Cully.
had today was very offensive towards Steve.
Oh,
I'd love to see it, please. Oh, I know. The transition. It's been about 2 months.
I'm saying, how does he even know you? Like, Justin Brophy, who is that?
I'm very satisfied with the genitalia. It worked out well. So yeah, the transition has been good. I appreciate you asking, and hopefully it continues to be successful. Dave, I mean, you'd say my transition's gone well.
you did a
Right?
full transition?
Hey, you don't look like a woman anymore.
They sewed it on?
Well, they don't sew it on.
No?
But no, they don't.
You don't look like a woman to me.
Well, I don't know. I'm not, because I transitioned.
They don't sew it on?
No,
What
it's
do
not
they do?
sew it on.
They just stick the penis in the vagina opening and now you're a guy?
No, they make the clitoris into a penis.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
You're satisfied with that?
I've looked into it.
Really?
Yes. Am I satisfied with it?
Yeah.
No. I mean, if I had a choice, I'd build like an 8-foot monster.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you know, I didn't have a choice to do that, but that's what I would do.
Instead, what do you got? 8 millimeters?
Did you?
No,
This is totally way off base. I wanted
know.
to.
Let's go back.
No, I just want to bring up one thing before you go back to the government shutdown. Did you see the thing on the lineman Kafka and his wife with the divorce?
The lineman
Not
Kafka?
Kafka. Lineman Khalil.
No.
His last name is Mac. Remember, he used to play
Mac
for
Khalil.
USC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Khalil. Yep.
So,
Khalil Mac didn't
so
play for
his wife is divorcing him.
you. Okay, well, I mean, that marriage is a failed institution, so I
In
agree.
the divorce, but she said on a podcast that one of the things that messed with their relationship was
He was too
that
big.
yes, he had 2 Coke cans on top of each
yeah.
other.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
She just hooked him up for life by saying that.
yeah.
That destroyed the marriage.
Hey, it fills you
That's
up.
what
I mean,
destroyed the
nothing-
marriage, but it's helped him. Now that he will be divorced, he'll get whatever
He
woman he
is-
wants.
He is going to be in demand. Good for her.
High demand.
Many women around the country going, wow, that's terrible.
So the other news that
It's horrible.
Sad.
the other news that happened, a bloody
Wait, time out. BBC.
Okay, the $1 billion lawsuit.
Yeah.
People left the BBC.
So here's what
are your thoughts on?
Well, here's what they did. Here's what they did with the documentary.
It was selective editing.
So at one point in the rally, Trump said, "We're going to march down to the Capitol, and I'm going to go with you." Right?
Yeah.
45 minutes after they said that, he said, "And you know what? It's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad." Right? I said like
He
that.
did say that? It's
Yeah.
gonna be bad?
Well, no. 45 minutes later, talking
right.
about the election results are going to be really bad for this country.
Well, he predicted it since
BBC.
July. Yeah.
BBC compacted those two statements and put it together. So he said, "We're going to go down to the Capitol, and I'm going to go with you, and it's going to be really bad, really, really bad." And so, so it looked like he's starting the insurrection.
Yeah.
And this is the BBC.
There was no insurrection.
If this is a British broadcasting channel that's putting this stuff together to make Trump look bad, imagine what the American broadcasting channels have been doing the last 4 years that Trump was out of office to make it, especially the last year and a half, when they realized he's running
They've
again.
done everything possible.
Everything.
He's been impeached twice. He's been assassinated like 3 different times.
Yep.
They've tried to get him. Like I don't know if I'd eat food if I was him. I'd have someone taste my food. Like the Kings used to do.
Teflon Don.
Yes, he is
Not just a
Teflon
mobster.
Don.
Teflon Don.
He gets pending lawsuits against them,
So this organization does this. And people follow it and they love it and they say they're right.
I thought
They're
the
right to do
BBC
that.
was reputable.
No, they're an international organization.
I know they are.
Covers world, but they're liberal in their views because they follow the views that are happening now in their country. Their country's being torn apart
because of
by immigration, by Arab immigration, and they love it. They support it.
They love it.
They love it.
They love that their country's been torn apart.
They support it because they're compassionate.
Oh, okay. Well,
Dave?
I'm
they're compassionate.
Dave's compassionate.
Compassion doesn't pay the bills. Compassion doesn't keep your house safe. Compassion doesn't promote. Compassion does nothing up front. You can have compassion.
Podcasting doesn't pay the bills.
What's that?
I said podcasting doesn't pay the bills.
It doesn't pay the bills either.
Sure it does.
But I'm not going around advertising be a podcaster.
I'm the National Sea Club winner. It pays the bills.
Nah.
That's why I win. Dave, what are your thoughts on this? That the BBC goes out, they edit this documentary, it causes holy hell, people resign, and Trump threatens $1 billion lawsuit.
Great. I think you should sue him.
I think that they are going to edit it, and I think they're going to do it as fast as possible. People are jumping ship, and that is what's necessary because of such an egregious error to make our commander-in-chief and leader look so poorly.
You can't trust.
And there was no insurrection.
Between these news organizations and AI, you can't trust anything anymore.
No, AI, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't trust anything anymore. It's insane.
Dave, I read an article about AI saying that the AI bubble right now is close to bursting because so many people are investing into it, into the different companies.
Yep.
And they are using so much electricity that it's affecting our own electric bills right now.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. And they're trying so many different programs and scenarios to get the AI algorithm correct that it's using a ton of energy, a ton of people, and they're expecting it to be, self-sufficient and, working effectively in the next year or two, when in reality, because there's so many companies, so much money being spent, so many people investing, that the bubble is going to burst. And they're saying that people who have invested money in AI companies, that they should most likely take their money out. And I know you're big into AI, and you've done a fantastic job with Abraham Lincoln and George Washington, and you've put yourself all over the place. And the Bob Ross guy.
I'll tell you what AI. Maybe I don't know. I don't know stock wise. I don't know what's coming around.
Right. No, I know.
I could tell you this. I built it. I'm able to build things with AI that I couldn't build before.
Right.
software wise.
Right.
AI, as far as with like,
But
you
how
know,
many companies do you use? That was the other question, because I didn't know there were that many companies.
there's a
I was
million.
curious.
There's a million
Yeah.
companies and stuff. It's
I
hard to
know-
keep it all straight. It's going to
Yeah.
be like the .com thing.
Yeah.
There's going to be a few winners.
That's exactly what they
Those
said.
few-
Yes.
A few winners that are going to be crazy, like Amazon became
Successful. Yep.
times 1,000 though. And because whoever the winners are in AI, they're going to be so much more profitable than even Amazon and I mean you'll be able to go type into Chat GPT. You know, I was thinking about a cheeseburger, and next thing you know, no longer do you have to go to a website or an app. Chat GPT is going to farm you up your cheeseburger.
It's just going to order it for you or make it.
Oh yeah, you're going to place the order. You're going to.
Oh.
It's going to be done. It'll be there.
So I won't need DoorDash. I can just tell Chat GPT to put my order in.
Yeah, eventually you will.
I'm gonna try that sometime. I'm gonna try that and see if it works.
Eventually.
Frank, what's your opinion on this? The AI bubble possibly bursting and so many companies and people investing and
I'm so
and I know
new
you
to any. I know you
don't like technology.
No, I don't use it. I don't know how to use it. I'm trying. I look at it. I don't understand it.
How to use it.
I don't understand it. It's beyond my thought process. I'd love to do it.
Dave's gonna have to do a seminar.
Want to see something? I'll show you something I built with that.
But when you say you built it, I'm thinking you're putting it together.
With AI.
No, he tells it what to do, and it built it.
I can read code. I'm enough to be dangerous. So when things go wrong, I do know enough to be dangerous. That's about it.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I mean, that wasn't tech. That was originally, but you could teach yourself what I know. It's not, you just have to invest.
Right.
But it can be taught. I'm not a programmer per se. All right. So here we go. Okay.
But it does what you obviously tell it what to do. That's the key to it.
Okay. So I built this site.
It doesn't have me doing anything, does it? Okay.
It's called.
Oh yes, you talked about this. Yes. How you're creating viral clips because it's so expensive.
You can upload a clip.
Yep.
You go right on your computer, upload a clip.
Oh, and it'll create a short for you, or
created a short for me. It creates a short for me. I can clip it. I can pick the duration.
Can you give it parameters and tell it?
Well, like this was our moments a few moments ago, but during that timeout, we thought we had a field goal competition going on, but my man says, "No, I think I'd rather propose."
But yeah,
no, I was asking, can you give it parameters like for what you want it to pick out?
So the way I made.
See, this is why I don't trust AI.
Well, no, it just freezes every now and then.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
But it looks like it's someone kicking a field goal.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I wonder if they made it.
I still don't understand it.
Okay. Well, I wanted to bring this up.
Sorry, I lost you for a second. But yeah, it allows you to do it and clip it and make it. It could read it for you. So it could read it for you. It could. There we go.
I still don't understand. So I can take a clip and I can say, I can take a clip of a horse race and I can say, I want the number 3 horse to do a full 360-degree flip in the air and then return to racing.
Well, no, you can't do that.
I can't do that.
Like what I do when I put a podcast in, I said, I'd like the most entertaining moments. I'd like the moments that have the best arguments. The moments that are the most hilarious.
How are these AI things happening? Like you interviewed Ben Franklin. So how do you get you and Ben Franklin?
Oh, that's on a different thing. So that's Sora. So you type in exactly what you wanted to do, and then it makes it up. You want me to show you how to do that?
Sure.
No, well, he did the Emancipation Proclamation, which was the funniest thing.
Let me see. How can I do that? Sora's on my phone.
You don't have to do it. Well, we can show him after.
Yeah, you can show me after. It's fine.
But it is amazing how it works.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to.
No, I can't use it.
Can it help Frank make pizza?
No,
it can't make pizza. So this
I
happened.
might be able to have you have a commercial though for your pizza place. So
well, that's what I've been seeing. I've been seeing
Oh.
a buddy of mine's got a couple stores, and he does these commercials and there's funny AI commercial with him in it, And so I'm figuring out how's he doing? I don't understand.
Oh, with like him talking to himself.
like I could create characters in Sora. I could create characters. So if I wanted to create you, and I had an image of you, and I created
please
you,
don't. I don't want to be.
I could create you, and then I could have you flipping pizzas and saying, "Hey, 20% off." This Frank here. I could do that easily.
Yeah, you could do that. That'd be funny.
If you have a 2-canned cock, well, I'll give you 20% off your pizza.
double fisted.
Double fisted.
So I've been trying to get to this news because it's crazy. University of Cal Berkeley on Monday afternoon.
Love it.
Ahead of a turning point event on campus.
Yeah.
A bloody fight broke out.
Absolutely.
The event, which will feature Dr. Frank Turek and Rob Schneider, marks the end of This Is the Turning Point tour. It takes place 2 months after Turning Point USA's founder, Charlie Kirk, was assassinated, and the confrontation erupted around 4:30 p.m. During the brawl, 2 men were seen fighting each other, one of whom had blood gushing from his face. There was also a crowd of agitators around the fight, and many demonstrators were left-wingers, and they were carrying signs with messages. Local police had difficulty containing the agitators and were seen putting shield masks and gathering batons. The Berkeley Police Department told Fox Digital that 2 people have been arrested, and a spokesperson for UC Berkeley said that the altercation did not take place on campus grounds and would not elaborate further. Dr. Frank Turek is a mentor of Kirk's, and he was excited about the event, and he was very, very disappointed because this was the one event he really wanted to attend in honor of Mr. Kirk. So, Frank, what do you think about this? I mean, the left, again, just showing their absolute lunacy.
Well, they're so young and inexperienced and don't know how to handle things.
Don't blame age.
No. It is age. It is age.
Their brains haven't formed.
Cutler would not do that.
It's aged in what they've been taught. So, bottom line, Turning Point USA, as many people that love Charlie Kirk, there's as many people that didn't.
Correct.
Okay, youth. Okay, so now Turning Point's going campus to campus, setting up tables, doing speaking their truth. Let them do it. If you don't like it, let them do it, because
they're supposed to be free speech.
You're going around flipping tables, you're fighting people, you're creating chaos. You're just drawing more attention, and you're actually swaying. You're swaying some people that may be on the fence, but are like, you know what? F those people. All they are is violent. All they are is crybabies. All they do is cause chaos. All they do is protest every day.
They do nothing productive.
Nothing productive. You know what? Maybe I will. This Turning Point will be my salvation. And so I just let Turning Point go campus to campus. Let them speak their speech.
I agree.
If someone wants to join, that's fine. If most don't, then most don't. But you don't have to be violent towards them. They're not. Well, there's no Christian group flipping Islamic tables that are trying to promote Islam.
Well, I mean,
they may go and discuss. No, there aren't. No, there aren't. Don't bullshit. Bullshit.
None.
There's no one out there.
There are no. Let me rephrase.
Well, we believe in forgiveness.
Zero
Yeah.
Judeo-Christian people doing anything like that. There are people who might have been of another religion, or Christian or Jewish, that are what do you call it? Secular, that don't they may be raised
right,
that are on the far left that might be doing that stuff. But I'm saying actual people who are practicing and no way.
Yeah.
They don't do
Yeah.
any of those things.
No.
You can't say that for Islam, but it's and the bottom
It's just
line.
sad.
No, it's just it's a doctrine within the. I don't care what people say. Like the battle is a religious battle. Like they dislike Jews and Christians. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it.
Dave, have you heard of?
That's really it.
Have you heard of? Yeah, have you heard of pay to slay?
No, I have not.
You haven't heard of pay to slay?
No, I have not.
Okay, you've heard of martyr
yeah,
payments?
I like martyrs.
Okay, no. So pay to slay. The Palestinian Authority, which is the Palestinian government,
don't tell me this,
pays their people money if they are in jail. If they're in Jewish jails,
well,
if they're
that's good. They put them in commissary. They give them commissary.
No, it's not commissary.
It's not.
If you're 3 to 5 years, you're going to get like $500 a month.
Oh.
If you're in life in prison in an Israeli prison, you're getting $3,000 a month for life.
$3,000
a month for life, yeah. And if your family and your child or your adult child goes and kills Israelis and gets killed himself, then you get a $10,000 payment up front and you get a stipend every month. So basically what they are saying
they're paying you to kill Israelis?
They're paying you to kill Jews.
Well, that's not right.
There's no other religion in the world where they're getting
that?
paid to kill another sect of a religion.
That's horrible.
Well,
right.
Let's ask this question. Let's look at Lebanon, where you're from.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
Okay?
Yep, where I'm from.
In the 1900s, 75% of Lebanon's population was Christian.
We were,
Now,
yes. And that's why
now it's 30%.
30? It's that low?
Christian. Yes. 30
well,
to
that's
40%.
not good.
I'm just saying
how
like
that
it doesn't exist the other way. Like let's how many Christians lived in Iran?
There were Christians in Iran?
Or Iraq, maybe there were.
Really?
I thought it was Iran, but
wow,
maybe in 1900. I don't know.
That's interesting. I can't believe it's.
Well, Armenians. I thought Armenians were in Turkey.
They make good euros. Well, they do.
Who makes a good euro?
The Armenians do.
Oh, I thought that was Greek.
No, the Turkey do.
The path of Islam, the path of Arabs that follow Islamic law,
and the Sharia law,
just to follows the teachings of Islam.
Right.
The path through the history of time. All they have done is try to invade Europe and take Europe over. You talked about this in the past, Dave, as well.
Take Europe over.
They went through into Constantinople. They've been into France.
Yeah.
They surrounded Vienna at one point in Austria.
They did.
Yes. So over time, constantly, one point after another, they've been repelled by Europe. They've been repelled by Europe and to not, because what they do is they come in.
Just stop.
But now here's the difference. The compassionate ones have opened the doors in Europe and allowed millions
like
of Arabs to come in at once.
Yeah.
So now they are slowly but surely putting their imprint and their footprint, I should say,
and being good people, and then they're going to just turn into savages.
They're living off of the land. They're living off of the social services, and what they're doing is they're creating communities. They're creating gated communities, gated from outside laws. And just insulated by protecting them,
like
police,
a militia.
The police don't go into certain neighborhoods in England.
Oh my God!
The police don't go into certain neighborhoods in France because those are Sweden, right?
Sweden,
the same way. Sweden, every European country is except Poland and maybe Bulgaria and a lot of the Eastern Bloc.
Not Germany.
Germany. The Arab population in Germany is insanely high. They're starting to deport.
That's disappointing.
Germany right now, they're starting to deport Arabs. They're starting to deport Muslims and get them out of the country.
Good for them.
Because of the overflow and the influence they're having on societal everyday happenings in society in Germany.
It's very negative. Yeah.
It's sexual assaults, violent crimes, social support systems being abused, right? So they are sucking the life out of Germany. I have relatives. My relatives are in Germany. My wife's side of the family's in Germany.
Could that happen in the U.S.? Could we start deporting Muslims?
Well, if we don't understand right now who we should be immigrating and not allowing to immigrate, we'll be in that same situation. Hate to say it.
See what Jacob Fry did? Who came to who was voted in again at mayor. He ran against a Muslim candidate. He won because he was
good.
Mayor. But
where was this, Steve?
What's that?
Where was this?
Minneapolis.
No, Minneapolis. Okay.
Oh,
well, wait, he ran against a Somali kid.
Right, he ran against a Somali kid, and he won. But he won. He beat him. But in his speech, he spoke Somali and Arabic before he spoke English.
Right.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Can we fire him?
To appease the people
right.
that were supporting of his basically to show them that he supports them because they had a candidate that ran against him, and that was the battle, right? So my point is this: once you go, America speaks English, okay?
For the most part, yes.
The language of America is English. I'm not saying that people don't speak other languages in their home, okay? Italian, Spanish, Arabic, whatever. To publicly speak another language other than English, and honestly, I can handle Spanish because in certain areas of the country, there's large Mexican populations because just of where the border is. But the Arabic Somali, which is small let's even take
that's
Arabic.
A weird combo.
Somali, that's such a small part of the population in America.
Yeah.
It's such an odd thing to embrace. It's not that people could be whatever background they want. That's fine. But it's an odd thing to pander to. That's the word I'm looking at. To pander to protect your own political future. It's such you're going so far in a different direction to pander. And I think that
please people.
That's a strange dynamic. Okay. It's a strange dynamic that's going on maybe being demanded by the population that has larger Islamic population. Their political leaders, whether they're Islamic or not.
Compassionate side again. We don't want to offend anyone.
We're compassionate.
We're teaching our kids when they become adults, don't offend. Everything offends somebody, so don't offend anyone.
So we're just going to be a bunch of
just smile and play along. And that's what they're doing. And I
don't like that.
And Muslims are smart. They want that. They want the smile and play along because then after a while they're going to squeeze you. Dave, there's going to be an eternal civil war in this country. Maybe a couple years or maybe 5 years. We're going to see.
You think that soon?
We're going to
5 years?
Oh yeah, we're going to see the local yokels come down off the mountain and they're going to start shooting people. They're going to start shooting people that don't look like them, that don't speak like them.
People too?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying no. No, listen. I think African Americans have nothing to worry about.
No. I mean, will the KKK defend us against the Islam?
It's not the KKK.
It's a minuscule organization.
Nothing.
I'm saying would they fight the Islam?
It's not. It's the KKK is nothing.
It's going to be everyday Americans.
Any American, any average American rural. I'm going to say rural because the inner city people, all they do is bow down on their knees to everyone. Everybody's got a right to do everything. No, you don't. You don't have a right to do everything. Okay, some stuff selectively should not be done or not be said. And they want everything to be free and open. No. But bottom line, you're going to see Americans come either together, gather, organize, whatever it may be, and you're going to see small pockets of civil war. Remember in Michigan where they were afraid of the militia that was trying to kidnap the Governor Whitmer or whatever of Michigan, right? Yeah, right? So that's what's going to happen. But these people aren't going to come down. They're not going to kidnap anybody. they're going to start shooting, and they're going to start picking.
Just shoot.
And they're going to start picking the groups that are oppressing American thought, American know-how, American process. Those are the ones that they're going to take out. I'm telling you right now. And you'll see. It'll start to form. Give it a year or two. See how New York City starts to smooth out with the pockets.
We're going to talk about
Muslims that are.
Frank, or what you will have is massive migration away from those areas where they'll just be, those areas will just be left to.
You don't want to live there.
And there'll be pockets of Arabic rule. And there'll be pockets of Arabic rule.
Yeah, and I'll use New York City as an example. I don't know if this will happen or not. But let's say New York City gets overrun. It happens.
Sure.
Every person from New York City that is not going to agree with that kind of rule or doesn't want to wear, and I've seen some really funny videos with AI on these things, by the way.
God, Frank showed me.
Oh my God. So the people are going to move away from, they're going to move to states where that's not going to happen. Okay. Primarily down south. That is not going to happen. And in the South, in those areas, anytime someone tries to infiltrate, they will root them out in kind of the way that Frank is talking about, but not in the same, but different from what Frank's talking about is we're going to go after the people that are going to go after that. And that's good. I think the first step is going to be migration away from those areas, because most people are going to think in their head, most people are probably fight. Most people are going to think, I'm getting the hell away from here. I'm going to move whether it's the South, whether it's
be safe,
the middle of Pennsylvania, wherever, right? And I'm going to move to those areas, and that's where I'm going to live. Now the issue will come because the way that Islam works, if they have success in New York City, and maybe let's say it grows, like their vision is for it to grow, right? To take it over by like 2040 or something like that.
Yeah, it's not
for America by 2040. That's kind of like what a lot of the talk is. Yeah, if that's the vision, so now if you're not happy with New York, or you cross the government, Mondami crossed Trump. He just chose not to do it.
He did. I love it.
He said, basically baited Trump.
Listen up.
Go ahead and come in here.
Turn your volume up. Yeah.
No. I'm saying he's basically said, I'm going to do what I want to do. I dare you to come in here. That is, the Civil War was fought because that's what the South did.
With slavery.
When they said that we're not going to.
I thought it was slavery.
We're not going to. No, we're going to do our own federal. The federal government is not allowed in South Carolina.
Correct.
If you come into South Carolina, okay, this is our area, and you have no sovereignty here. But the federal government does have sovereignty. They have organizations in New York City. They have the FBI. They have different things that are part that they own. They have land they own. They have land the federal government owns. And if that's insurrection, if they say that, and that's what happened in the Civil War. That's what basically, slavery. It was all coming to a head. But when the South said you have no jurisdiction here.
Because they wanted to secede from the Union, right?
Because they wanted to secede from the Union, that became a declaration of war from the South, right? And that was basically saying, hey, this you have no right. That's what Mondami said in his.
Oh, I loved it in his speech. Yes, it was great. Said President Trump, turn your volume up. And Mondani already, Frank mentioned, lost his first battle, as he promised. Free transit, free buses. Is that going to happen?
That's just Hochul.
It doesn't work. Yeah, the state controls the
Hochul
MTA.
Said no. Nope.
Hochul said no. We're not funding that.
Nope.
People are going to have to pay.
So already
gone.
The promise that he ran on.
And who are they? Who are they going to blame? Trump.
They can't though.
Yeah, they will. They'll turn it back on Trump. I'm telling you right now.
They blame Trump.
They'll blame Trump. They blame Trump for bad weather.
For federal funding for no.
Listen.
You can't blame Trump for that. For transit.
The problem is this here. So now the
They
Arabs
blame
are
Trump
getting
for orange juice being orange.
orange, right? So
Really
the hardline Muslims are all, their panties are all in a roar right now because they have a Muslim mayor in New York City, and this is why you can't have religion dictate policy.
That's why there's a separation between church and state.
they interpret that book, and we interpret the Bible. Everyone interprets it in 10 different ways.
Yeah.
So you can't have it run
But
politics.
that's why there's separation.
And this is why you can't have a mayor who promotes his religion.
Yeah.
You can't bring up your religion as your and listen, Trump promotes his Christianity or whatever it may be and all that. But that's a detriment in a way because you're automatically alienating a huge segment of the country because they don't believe in that. And realistically, it shouldn't drive policy.
Yeah, you could. I think you could promote. You could say what your religion is, and I think you could say
in generalities.
Yes, yes.
But I don't think you can, as a political leader, impose that on the people. So that's where it starts to become like if I am, I'm a born again Christian, and I say I want everybody to be born again Christians in the town I live in.
Yes, well, I demand it.
How can I do that? You know what I mean? I'm enforcing.
No religion says that. No religion does that, but Islam.
Correct.
The Muslims. Muslims say they want the earth will be populated by all Muslims.
It says that.
They don't know. Yes, they don't know when, but it's going to happen. That's their goal.
It says
that's their goal. Yes.
I have to read the Quran. I can't believe they would say something.
Please do.
So Mamdani's already lost with this transit thing. Hochul put all their chips in on Mamdani. I think it's going to be an epic catastrophe, and Hochul is going to be out of office, and I think it's worth it. And Mamdani doesn't know how to run a lemonade stand, so he's going to run New York City into the ground.
He just hired his deputy mayor. It was the finance officer for de Blasio. That's gonna spark it right up.
Like went bankrupt or something.
De Blasio sunk the whole city in financial ruin.
Yeah, why would you hire him?
Because it's a socialist. He believes in the same policies. De Blasio gave everything away as well. Remember he was eating a cheeseburger and French fries. Hey, if you get the COVID shot, we're going to give you these tasty French fries.
I mean, that was so creepy.
Yeah,
that was so creepy.
Yeah, pull that one up, Dave. If you got that one in video, if you can on YouTube, please. Eating the do you have these delicious French fries? If you get your COVID shot, if you just line up as a sheep and get your shot, okay, that realistically was proven to be garbage. Most of it was garbage.
Yeah,
garbage.
Fauci was wrong on that.
It was
one.
garbage.
Yeah,
number one. I know vaccines. Listen, vaccines work. I'm not anti-vax on that, but that was sped through so fast. It was garbage.
Yeah,
3 different companies were racing to make billions of dollars. That's why everybody did it.
We were lab rats.
Because and they had the study. They had the knowledge that the young are immune. Basically, they're not going to be real.
Yeah,
the oldest ones are the ones that are most compromised. Seniors and Cuomo packed them into the fucking nursing home, so they piled them on like dead bodies, and they brought the refrigerator truck outside to keep them in, and you can't see your relatives. And it was
you got
and I know
FaceTime.
I know we were scared, but again, we let compassion take over.
I wasn't scared,
and the over safety take over. It's bullshit.
I was never scared. Just for the record,
because you've already had COVID. You lived through 18 other COVIDs. COVID-19.
I never had COVID.
COVID-19 did not affect you.
I never had COVID.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Here it is. There it is.
What
I got vaccinated.
Listen.
You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries? Wait a minute.
Fucking numbskull.
But there's also a burger element to this?
A burger element.
Let me check with Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat a burger? No. This could be breakfast? Okay.
This is AI, right?
No.
I want you to look at this and think about, again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination. Vaccination. I'm getting a very good feeling.
See, and I'm sorry, but
right this moment.
Fucking idiot. And people followed this guy and they backed him in the city. And they said he was doing a great job.
Dave,
He's
that wasn't
a complete
AI.
moron. De Blasio is a jack-off.
You're telling me that was real?
Jack-off.
That was real, what I just watched.
That was real. That happened during. I remember everybody. The reason I didn't get vaccinated. Listen, when I was like, "There's no way I'm getting vaccinated." When I saw that video, I said, "Ain't no way I'm getting vaccinated. This must be a joke."
That's right. Yep.
What?
You gotta bribe me with a cheeseburger and fries to get vaccinated. That tells me that he's trying to get poor people to get like herded to the fucking slaughter. That's what he was doing.
He should have thrown in a 2-liter Coke.
So he stopped being mayor, and then Adams took over.
He lost.
Okay.
I have to say, I wasn't a big fan of Adams. Adams is 10 times better than De Blasio.
My God, yes.
They're not even close. They're not even
went from Bloomberg, who actually is a capitalist and was not a bad dude. Yeah. I thought Bloomberg was okay.
I thought he was fine. Yeah.
Went from Bloomberg to De Blasio. They voted this ignorant buffoon in as mayor. So it tells me I have zero confidence in the people in New York City to elect anyone. So what did they do? From him to Adams. Okay. Another guy that really didn't accomplish as much as he should have and could have. Okay. Especially being a police officer, former police officer. But now they go from him and they bring Cuomo back in for shits and giggles. They go from him to Mamdani, who has less experience than De Blasio, is more of a buffoon because he's bringing in promises and policies that are impossible to do. Impossible. I don't care what you can say. These people that are going around in these viral videos and saying, just text the rich, text the rich, text the rich.
Yeah.
Okay, some of the rich are going to be gone. What do? We'll text everybody else. Just keep texting them
and give free grocery stores.
Because my situation in life is shit.
Yes.
But you know what?
And it's your fault.
I don't want to be shit anymore. I see that you have something. I want what you have.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Just a small fraction in the beginning. And then year after year, it's more and more and more and more because I got to live. I got to eat. I got to eat more. I got to spend more. I have to be in the same position as you.
Yeah.
I have to be equal. We have to be in a socialist society where everyone shares everything.
Yes.
Bullshit. And that's where the house of cards is going to crumble, baby. I'm telling you, give it a year and a half, give it 2 years.
I can't wait.
New York City, and I will guarantee this, New York City will be a cesspool.
It's going to be the Bronx.
It'll be a cesspool. I can't wait.
This Mamdani guy, again, he made promises that there's no way he's going to be capable of keeping.
He made promises to get in. This is a bigger agenda.
Exactly.
This is not just about socialism, communism. This is about spreading Islam. Okay, whatever has to be done to be able to do that. Okay, whether it's communism, and he is following like the Fidel Castro playbook, but from a standpoint of what does that all mean? Like he's like, oh yes, we're gonna make it good for all New Yorkers.
Yes.
Until it's good for no New Yorkers.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it going to be held against him when these policies and plans that he promised?
I've been in New York City in so long, probably wouldn't go in there. But like, I mean, I just think about
they got to hold it against them.
I used to hang out there all the time. I used to live there, and I see videos like. I'll show you. And I'm like, what?
But that's what I'm saying. He made all these crazy promises and all these idiots bought it, voted for him. And it's going to fail spectacularly. And that's why my question is, will he be held accountable when everything he promised goes to poop?
Do you want to see something? Something?
I would love to see something.
I want to show you Washington Square Park. I used to walk through it all the time. I used to work on the corner of Broadway in Houston. Okay. And then I used to hang out down there back in the day, long after I was even out. You got to see this. This is, do you know what Washington Square Park is?
Yeah, I know where Washington Square Park is. Oh, God.
Okay. It's down by NYU. Okay.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay. This is Washington Square Park. Islamic prayer.
What are they doing?
They're praying in the middle of the day.
Oh my God! Please tell me they're not.
Yes. Now,
are you talking like praying to Mecca? Oh my God!
What country did that look like? Did that look like America?
Oh my God! This is real?
That's real. That's real. When people say that, oh, come on, it's not
disturbing.
It's not disturbing. They're not doing anything to anybody there. So that what I'm saying, as far as the change in culture, the change in culture is dramatic.
So are they praying to Mecca? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh my God. That is, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
Now,
I can't believe that's going on.
Do you see 1,000 Christians in the middle of Washington Square Park?
Yeah. No, we don't do that.
No. When you see one of those guys in the corner with the Bible saying, like, John 4:13,
3:16, yeah, whatever.
Whatever, you walk by him, you're like, oh, okay, It's not 1,000 people.
No,
so
not like that.
Nothing wrong with what they're doing. But what if you walk through the park every day for work? What if you? I'm just saying, like,
and you have to deal with that. Like you. I'm leaving the city.
What about when that's in every square throughout New York City at the same time, 5 times a day? And
so
you got to
basically, New York City is going to be
Wall Street, or you working, and you got to go through that, navigate through that.
So basically, New York City is going to be the new Saudi Arabia or Iraq or whatever.
No,
it's just going to be filled.
In Saudi. So they pray. So if you go to Saudi Arabia, it might be like that. But if you go to like Qatar, or they're praying, but it's not these gatherings. They gather in a mosque. Okay, people are gathering in a mosque for the most part in these in Qatar,
in the Middle East. Yeah.
They're purposely gathering in the middle of a square to display power. That's a power display.
Absolutely, it is.
Not a display. The people who go to the mosque, that's what they do. They pray in the mosque. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? I'm saying when they go and purposely gather thousands of people in the middle of the day where people might normally go through and live their lives, okay? That is a power display.
Yes, that is disturbing. That is disturbing that's happening.
That if you marched for something, when there was the Million Man March, when the African Americans marched, it was a display of, hey, we're all united here, right? That was, I'm not saying whether it's negative or positive, but I think when you're putting in Washington Square Park, or you're doing it in the day where people might go through, I think you're basically saying to everybody else,
it's not religion, welcome.
No. You're saying you're not welcome. If you're not one of us, you're not welcome.
The Million Man March was one time,
and it was the
Million Man March was one time. This is every day.
This is every day.
Point. I'm saying, like, Civil Rights March, it's one time. Yeah. It's a display of power, but it's a display of power in a positive way. It's not an exclusive thing.
Right.
I mean, it's an inclusive thing. This is an exclusive thing. This is, if you are not one of us, you do not belong.
If you're not with us, you're against us.
Yeah, it's and that's the thing. Like, it's people can pray as many times a day as they want. Many times a day as they want.
It's because it's Ramadan Republic. If you're not with us, you're against us.
No, that's true.
Ramadan,
I mean,
well, that might be what we have to change to if we get.
We have to stand. Dave, we are the only ones.
We may be all converting.
We are standing tall for our conservative values. That's what's important. We have to keep speaking the message, spreading it, raising awareness, because if it's not us, there's nobody else.
Frank, one day we'll be on this. We're about to become on a pod, and Steve Cully will send some people at us to convert because he will have already converted.
Right. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send
they got him first, and then he'll send people to our door that if it will now be.
Don't put the music on. Don't put the music.
It would now be Ramadan Republic.
Allahu Akbar. Welcome to Ramadan Republic. I am your greatest podcast host
and National Sea Club
Safaria Kali. Safaria. That's what we're gonna be, man. That's what it's gonna be.
Safaria.
Okay. And if you don't convert, you have a choice. You might go visit the heavens a little earlier. So
I'm gonna go against your prediction. Mamdani's policies are going to fail miserably. He's going to be laughed out of office. And Hochul, she's going to be laughed out of office. And who's the least
Stefanik?
She's going to take over.
Well, I think Elise Stefanik is the saving grace, possibly the only person who has a chance to win in New York that does not have a D next to their name.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't have D's next to their name.
If she doesn't win,
Hochul's not going to win. Hochul's not going to win.
If Stefanik cannot beat Hochul, for sure, as popular as she is, for sure, New York State is gone. I knew for sure New Jersey is gone when Jack Ciattarelli lost by 13 points.
Yeah.
Frank, then where can we open a pizzeria and we'll move somewhere else?
No, I don't. But if I'm moving, I ain't working no more. If I'm moving, I'm liquidating everything and getting the hell out of here. Okay. I'm getting out of here. Hey, Dave,
let's open the doggy daycare.
Can we do something AI wise? You've heard the song that all these young people are singing around the country. The name is Mamdani.
What?
M-A-M. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're all singing. The name is Mamdani. M-A-M-A-N. Whatever the name. How we spell Mamdani. Okay. I think what we need to do is change it to Bombdani, and it'd be B-O-M-B-M-A-N. Bomb Man. The name is Bombdani. Yeah, I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna get that pull it up right now.
You're telling me there's people singing this song?
They sing it like you wouldn't believe it.
They're praising him.
All the young people around the country.
When does he take office?
Here it is, Mamdani song.
Oh God.
Yeah.
M-A-M-D-A-N. The name is Mamdani. M-A-M-D-A-N. Learn how to say it. M-A-M-D-A-N.
So they took what he said and put it to Mamdani and learned how to say it. And basically, he used that as a campaign slogan song. The guys, listen, they use social media to their benefit.
He's smart. No one's saying he's not. I think he's smart.
He's a master manipulator.
And the youth ate this up. So all these young 20-somethings around the country.
Yes.
So like, I'm in Montana, but this is my mayor, and their name is Mamdani.
Yeah.
So I want you to take AI.
No.
And I want to change it into Bombdani.
No, I want.
He's going to blow the city up. He's going to blow New York City up in 2 years.
He is.
So
not in 2 years.
B-O-M-B-M-A-N.
When does he officially take office? January?
Yeah, January 2nd or something like that. I think.
I can't wait until that day happens.
Now, how long are the free food lines going to be? Are they going to be short?
The one egg.
Can I get on the free food line if I pledge?
Frank is only going to be allowed to sell one slice of pizza.
Listen, wait a minute. He just congratulated everyone. Thank you so much for doing this and all. We're on the right path. And then at the end of his video, yeah. Remember before when I told you not to send me money? Now I'm asking you to send me money. And he said,
say that?
Yeah. Yeah,
with a
he's money
straight
now.
face, dude. With a straight face.
You know what? Good for him. And people send him money because he's a master manipulator.
Insane.
Well,
He's
I happen to come across a thing in order to beat guys like Mamdani. Okay, Trump does this, and that's why
I need to run. I'll beat him.
You gotta listen to things like from Machiavelli. Machiavelli talks about how
he had to figure it out.
He said if the way to gain power is to cheat to gain power, or manipulate to gain power, then you must do that in order to gain power, because no one remembers the losers. They only remember the winners.
And the winners tell the stories. The winners are the ones that tell history. So,
and if people are fighting, if you're stuck in your morality and people are fighting in immoral ways and they're succeeding, and you fight with morality and lose, no one will remember you. They will remember you. And they will then change the morality to suit their message.
Wow. So
Machiavelli on Rebel Republic, only on Rebel Republic.
Well, I didn't know Jefferson Davis was the guy who said that they were sovereign. I thought the whole thing was slavery. So you educated me on the Civil War.
Well, no, slavery was one of the main issues.
Right.
I mean, it was definitely the biggest driver for the South. Could say whatever they want at the time, but that was obviously that was their income.
It financed
they want to get their income.
Yeah.
You know, to them it was their income, but beyond what their beliefs were. You were changing their economic avenues, right? So that
just
was,
like prohibition didn't work.
History is repeating itself.
Well,
the Democrats now are saying, please, we need to keep the Mexicans here because they're going to pick our vegetables, and they're going to and the Republicans are like, we got to get these guys out of here. They're not legal. We need to free them and send them back to their home. Yeah, and the Democrats are like, no, we need them here. Who's going to help us eat?
Yes.
And clean. Who was it that said that? It was Ozzy Osbourne's daughter there. What was Sharon? Not Sharon Osbourne. That's the wife. What's the daughter's name? Ozzy's daughter. I can't remember. They had her on the View 3 years ago. Kelly Osbourne. They had her on the View like 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
But she's not very smart.
She said they're trying to talk about immigrants being sent back, and she's like, "Well, we can't send them back. I mean, who's gonna clean our homes and our toilets?
Yeah." Yeah, she's very thoughtful. She was
crazy. Who's gonna clean our toilets?
Yeah. So Dave, we need people to clean our toilets. I just want to say, Dave, that it's great.
They believe in equality. Oh
yes.
It's great that the government shutdown is hopefully going to be over. So we're making progress there. Mamdani's going to fall flat on his face. I think that's great. Hochul is going to get run out of town. And Mamdani with the MTA, with the free transit, he failed already. He's 0 for 1.
And we'd like to do an honorable mention to the people from Nantucket years ago when all the immigrants came in on the bus and they were like, "We love you, we love you, bye bye."
48 hours.
Oh, there's a great video.
Bye bye.
Turtle Boy covered that.
We love you.
That was a great video.
They sent him away in 48 hours.
This is terrible what they're doing. We love the immigrants.
It was Martha's Vineyard.
Get the bus in here quick. Get them out of here. Bye bye.
They're like, how do you feel about
where can I drop off clothes?
They need a place to stay. Can they stay here?
Can they stay at Obama's house? No, I can't have them here.
Bye bye. Love you. We love you.
Turtle Boy found the Twitter quotes. It was hilarious because people were saying, "Oh, where can I drop off food and clothing?" And they're like, "Idiots! They need places to stay." Right. And they're like, there's a housing crisis on Martha's Vineyard. There's nowhere for them to stay. And then 48 hours later, the congressman came in, they got their photo ops, and they left for Boston.
Two things Trump does have to begin to solve, in my opinion, is the cost of housing, the inflation of housing prices, meaning for
that's
younger
a big deal.
By the way, if you want to know why so many young people run to someone like Mamdani or AOC, these are a couple of things that have to get figured out.
I agree.
because young people feel like they're being squeezed out. And so that part of it is where I say they have a legitimate concern. Okay. We need to start to come up with answers of how we could solve some of these things. Okay. If they're solvable, but housing prices. Okay. And then for some of them rent, if they definitely can't afford houses, but even affording rent, okay, is an issue for some of them. Right. So that is where they lean to Mandami, but not because it's not, a lot of it has to do with the problem is we don't have enough housing. So
not for affordable housing. No, we don't.
People don't want new things being built, and people don't mind single family houses. People mind these monstrosities that go up in their neighborhood. Okay.
Exactly.
So we have to figure out a better way to do some of these things in order to grow opportunities for young people to have something that's at least reasonable. Okay. The second thing is inflation of food. So this is where Mandami was able to come in. Inflation of prices with respect to food. Frank probably deals with it every single day, right?
Every day.
No, the price of chicken wings has gone down. He told me.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out what is it we have to do to begin to lower that. Is there an increase in production? Is there a better way to do it? Is foreign? That's where the question on tariffs comes in. Okay, if we're having those tariffs, is there actually an increase in manufacturing in the United States? Does that actually contribute to that? Because if it doesn't contribute to that, then we have to rethink what we're tariffing and why. Because it has zero to do with Americanism. It may be that this stuff is so far gone that we can't get it back. It's not. I think Trump is 100% should be trying this, but I'm saying if it goes in the direction in the next 6 months or so that it seems like that's not moving in the direction we want, we have to figure out how do we do it.
Another solution.
Dave, if you're talking food,
how much has cheese gone up?
Production of anything, cheese is so it's like $2.49 a pound, whatever. But what's gone up the most? What's gone up the most? My utilities, my insurance,
yes,
the things that I can't control, my DirecTV bill, my phone bill, my Spectrum, my cable,
sewer
internet,
authority,
all that. Right, my water bill. My water bill's increased by like 40% over the last year and a half.
Yeah.
So these are the increased costs that are killing me. Food is food. The problem with food is this: it will never lower again unless we import a shit ton of it from overseas. Because yes, all right, everyone's screaming about they want a fair living wage. Okay. All right. I don't know what a fair living wage is. It all depends probably in the region of the country that you are and how, but everyone wants a fair living wage. If I got to pay you more, I have to charge more
to pay.
I'm never going to be able to bring that food cost down.
Correct.
Now, if I can buy kumquats from Thailand and they're going to cost me nothing because some guy's making $1 a day over in Thailand to pick them, that's how I lower my food costs.
What's a kumquat?
I don't know. I'm just putting it as an example. It's a widget.
Oh, okay.
And that's a good point, and we have to figure out. I use like, and it's annoying, obviously, because the quality is sometimes not as good. But you say to yourself, okay, you go on these apps like Temu, okay, or
I like Temu.
I'm just saying they're giving products away at what they're making profits on it because it costs them so little to make it in China.
They give them away for nothing. Yeah.
Right. And they're selling it for nothing. You can't compete with some of this stuff in America. So in America, we have to figure out either our products are going to be more expensive, but they're going to be premier products. Better quality, which we have to then produce, which is better quality. So people who want that better quality, who can afford that better quality, can have it. Okay. But if we cannot produce things at an inexpensive rate, there's going to be two tiers of it. And we have to figure out how do we want to handle that, because it is a reality that is going on in this world. Like, and we have to be able to figure out, you know, all right, we're going to manufacture. I'm trying to think of something that that's of higher quality. I don't know. Like let's say you're making gym equipment. Okay, the top tier gym equipment, those beautiful racks, those are made in America. A lot of them, the top tier stuff, they're incredibly expensive. Maybe college football programs pay for that, right? But me or you would not pay for that, right?
No.
Me or you might say that is top quality. That is made in America. I can't afford that. I can get a cheaper version somewhere else.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's okay. We have to figure out where we want to pick and choose our battles on some of these things, and I think that's the part. And I use that because you can get like unbelievable gym equipment that is top quality. But me, Frank, we wouldn't spend $10,000 on a piece of equipment, right? It wouldn't make sense. But those things are made.
You just get a gym membership. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So right. So if you want that, you get a gym membership, right, at a more inexpensive rate. And if you do want that stuff in your home, you're buying it more cheaply from somewhere else overseas. And we have to figure out what things are manageable that we think the quality is okay for. And we need a better system to be able to do that. And I don't know the answer to that, but I'm saying that's the reality of what's going on with the world.
Do you have an Aldi's where you are?
Oh, Aldi's.
There is an Aldi's near me, but I don't really go.
Okay. Right. So Aldi's is sort of the model that would probably what's that?
I thought it's good, Aldi's.
No, it's a German company and a grocery store. Okay. But it's a minimalistic grocery store. They only carry a certain amount of items. They're not going to carry everything that you can find. So you can go in there and pick and choose. The costs are 30-40% cheaper than normal things you would buy in a grocery store. But granted, the cream cheese is not Philadelphia cream cheese. It's Krausenheimer cream cheese.
Yeah.
There's no brand labels there.
Right.
And so a lot of times that's got to be a thing too, where these companies spend billions of dollars to advertise their product. Maybe instead of advertising the product, maybe they just cut down on the charges back to the public and make that product cheaper. You're gonna buy it. You're gonna buy it. Maybe the grocery store carries it with the guarantee that it's only going to be this much to sell this in the stores. It's not going to cost them a lot to buy it. We don't have to sell it at a higher premium. Those are ways that can be cut, because bottom line, you're dealing with off-label stuff. Listen, if you buy Crisco shortening, or you buy a grocery store shortening in the same can, same weight, same everything, you're 30% cheaper buying the store labeled one.
Correct.
And it's basically the same product.
Yeah.
Okay. There may be a shortcoming, but there's basically the same product. That's where I think
the name brand.
The name brand is what eats up a lot of us as far as and a perfect example is cereal. I mean, Chris, freaking cereal in a box now. Cereal's like $7-8 a box now, $9 a box. It's insane. The cost of it
was cheap.
No, it's not.
I'm not okay.
And so they've raised that across the board, but you can go to Aldi's and instead of Fruit Loops, you've got hula hoops. Right. And you know what I mean? And it's close. And it's 30-40% cheaper.
Yeah, if you did a taste test,
I think that kind of a grocery chain throughout the country, that would be, Walmart is sort of that specific line and all that, but other stuff to compete, to bring it in. And we have to somehow go back to sourcing our food locally. And
agree.
The
farm, more farm. That brings it down too.
The Sysco trucks that drive in, I watched a whole documentary on the Sysco, and like they supply 80% of the restaurants in this country with their appetizers, because it costs labor now to make that appetizer, to make a mozzarella stick. It costs much more than it is to just buy it already prepared and done.
Oh my God.
And they can almost spec it out to how you want it. And so these are things that, and health wise, what are we doing? It's probably a health wise a worse product, but they're a conglomerate that's controlling 80% of that market. And so they control pricing when you control that size market too. That's a big thing. So there's minor factors behind the scenes, things that people don't know and don't see.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But that can be tweaked. But I don't know if stuff can come down, Dave, because of labor.
No.
We're at the next plateau of labor.
You keep paying higher and higher. You're paying $20
and the problem, you see what Elon Musk said on Joe Rogan? So
he talked.
Yeah, he said that he thought we're going to get to a point where from AI and all this stuff that there'll be a level of money that everybody's going to be getting, and money's not going to be a thing. Meaning, it will create
payments to your house.
Money's not going to be a thing.
You're going to be making $200,000 a year.
Oh, I'd like that.
You're not going to have a job, but there's going to be so much wealth created from AI, so much wealth created that
socialists win.
You're going to pay exactly. So you're going to get paid to do absolutely nothing, which is crazy.
Right.
Which is crazy.
So I thought Elon Musk was a good
Steve,
guy.
it doesn't matter. Think about it right now.
He's saying this is what
the projected
path is on.
Think about it right now. AI is going to eliminate jobs.
It is.
It's not going to eliminate every job, but it's going to eliminate all that tech jobs, all that stuff. AI is going to do everything.
Yeah.
We're going to need, plumbers, carpenters, all that. You're going to need those are going to be the commodity jobs. You're going to make a ton of money doing that, right?
Doctors.
But bottom line, you're going to have all these people unemployed.
Well,
they can't get a job because there's no jobs offered. There's nothing available.
Yeah.
So to quell civil unrest,
we're going to get $200,000.
They're going to pay not $200,000, but they're going to pay people to stay home.
Oh, okay.
Because they're going to make a ton of money. Well, how much money are companies going to make now by using robots and AI to do all
they're going to save a fortune.
They can produce 24 hours a day. They can make as much as they want.
They don't need to sleep.
They can control product, control labor, control electricity, control everything. Think of it.
Wow. So
they're going to make so much money. They're going to end up it's exactly right. Those companies are literally going to throw money. It's not going to be a tax, but they're literally going to throw money to the cities they're in, basically so there's not an uprising that comes after them.
And you're going to spend it right back with that company because they're going to control everything. Yeah, they're just getting their money back. They're just getting their money back.
Yeah, you're going to pay it, and there's a good amount of people that won't work, and then there are people that won't work that will find other things that they're interested in, or they'll work a different gig. That's what's going to happen.
Beautiful clouds, nice happy clouds.
Well, like the Bob Ross guy, the Bob Ross guy.
Happy clouds.
Dave, that's why the podcasting has to take off. So just let's get
that. Podcasting eventually going to go to them too.
It'll be gone. AI is going to do it. There's going to be 3 pictures of us, and it's going to be AI doing it.
But they're not going to be as funny as I am.
Sure, they can't. You can program them to be funny.
Eventually, they're going to be funny.
No, they're not.
They're funny right now on accident. All the AI videos, they're hilarious on accident.
All right, we'll stop supporting them. Stop watching them.
Can you program them to be gay?
What does that have to do with anything?
If AI has to take your spot,
I'm transitioning apparently.
If AI has to take your spot, they've got to be like you. So I'm just saying.
I'm in transition apparently. I'm transitioning.
Wow, this is what
my transition is going well, and I'm very proud.
I'm sure AI can transition as well.
I'm very proud of my transition. So thank you.
You're looking good.
So this has been a banner Rebel Republic, and my eyes have been wide opened, and I just can't believe I watched them marry a cheeseburger and French fries to get people to take a COVID vaccine.
My eyes have been watering for 40 minutes sitting next to you.
I can't believe that was real. I swear to. And then the praying in Washington Park, like that's got to go. I mean, can we call the police to break that up or something?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to call tomorrow.
There's no cops. You know that they're having.
I know they're defunding.
There's over 5,000 resignations coming in as of January 2nd.
Is it really
5,000 resignations?
That's what they say right now. Those are projected numbers. They're out of a force of
voluntarily
out of a force of 34,000 in the New York State Police Department and NYPD. You're going to get about 5,000 resignations. You're getting about, I think, 4,000 are at retirement age, so they're going to retire.
I was actually thinking maybe I should start a burqa company or something.
No, Dave, doggy daycare. That's where it's at.
I mean, there's going to be a huge
you have a dog. No, you have a dog. I have a dog. Doggy daycare is where we make a fortune.
What else? What else would be
C4 explosives?
You're just ignoring my doggy daycare.
If you would create C4 explosives, you could have a good. There'd be a good demand.
Well, Islam they like the C4, but the doggy daycare works. So
I know. Floor mats.
No, I don't.
Floor mats would be excellent.
I just hate how I'm speaking and I'm just being ignored. I'm saying
that's not a good business idea.
It's a phenomenal business.
Floor mats, because if thousands and thousands of people pray in the middle of the day on the street.
Right. So we'll help them out.
How about instead of doggy daycare, it could be Jew daycare. So the Arabs can send the Jews to the kennel, and you could throw them in there and watch them all day. You feed them a little bit, and then they're there. The Arabs know that all the Jews are controlled in the kennel, and that's what it is. Right.
So, Dave, for the record, I did not get us demonetized this episode. Just another banner, Rebel Republic. The voice of reason has just spoken a lot of reason.
Isn't that, what's that pet supply store called? Chewy? You just call it Chewy.
Yeah,
Chewy.
It's called Chewy.
Hey, Chewy, did you send your Jews to Chewy today?
Yep. Lots of Jews. Jews. Balls and wieners, and I'm in transition.
That's it. Hey, Ahmed.
I'm transitioning. Dave, just
don't get on any trains.
No trains, absolutely not.
And when
unless you're near a city, you don't know where it's going.
Yeah, you don't know where it's going, and you may have to pray. And you got to know where Mecca's located. So when life hits you, you're going to hit back. And when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them back at life. And I'm the National Sea Club Highlight Award winner.
Wow.
Peace.